Onchain Cash. Onchain Cash.
ONCHAIN CA H.
Onchain Cash. Onchain
ONCHAIN
Cash.
CA H.
Onchain.
Hello, here Aniceto, member of the Fractures. Welcome to another ONCHAIN CA H episode. This week is a bit special. You see the charts, something is going on. So let's get into it. I am not here alone. As always, I'm here with the captain. How are you doing today, my captain? I cannot hear you. Sorry. No. Let's now, yes. Okay. Yes. Let's
Okay,
get
perfect.
into it.
Yeah. So again, GM, yeah, I would live. I don't feel some hype, bullish sentiment. But to be honest, I don't want to feel baited or something. We need confirmation. So, yeah.
That's right. It's surprising how quick the crypto reacts.
It's ridiculous. I mean, we are all down, I don't know, 80% and 90% in altcoins, 50% still in everything major and more. And we celebrate poquito, you know.
Poquito. But yeah, you can see this. I like to see this greed and fear and greed index sentiment, and it just went straight to the green side, greed. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's too much.
What's positive for me is the reaction, is energy. I mean, imagine a real bull run. I mean, probably the CT, the crypto space, we as Web3 are capable of doing some really strong ritual to manifest something fucking awesome, because we all have this great aura. And after 10-20% God candle, I mean, God candles, we used to say this to 80% or 100% in an altcoin, daily pump or 4-hour candle or something. But the energy is good. I mean, the energy is, it gives me a real hope, to be honest, to have a real run someday.
For the people that don't remember the last bull run, it's like yesterday, but 6 months, every day like this.
Yes, yeah.
Something like this.
Yeah,
we
every day. I remember every day. Sleeping was expensive because something was minting, something launched, stealth launches in NFT. It was crazy. For example, you sleep one night and there was a mint for 0.1 ETH and sold in the aftermarket after the mint for 5 ETH, 6 ETH or something crazy.
Yeah, we don't know. It can be the start of a new bull run. But as you mentioned, we need confirmation. So yeah, let's get into the different sections and let's see what's going on, because it's not only news. There are some interesting stuff going on. So let's get into the on-chain Pulse section. Let's get into one of the charts that it was very important during this week. It's not a crypto chart, but it's affecting directly all the market. This is the United States 30-year bonds yields. So as you know, in the bonds, they go inverse correlated the yield with the price of the bond. In this case, what happened, well, this is very short-term chart, is mainly we are watching here in the intervention moment. But yeah, the US 30 years bond yield, it went to a levels up to some levels that they were concerning for government. In this case, the Treasury. Scott Bessent, in the head of the Treasury, is in charge of that. And what happens there is, well, we will see. Was some announcements about the Treasury buying this kind of bonds. So once these news were released, the price of the yield went down, but after some time they recovered some of the losses. So yeah, we will be talking about this in the news, but there is some stuff going on here with the bonds, and the chart is reacting to that. Any insights, Captain, about this?
Not directly. I think you explained it really well, but it's clear to see since Trump administration, they fix the stuff, the damage from the admins before, or I'm not an insider. I have no idea what's really going on, and this is on another level of financial knowledge, probably when it comes to geopolitical side than the economical in the US, and then the war and what happens when which action is what is taken. So it's hard to have a smart, honest, or factual right opinion. I think we see the attempt to make the US dollar more dominant, not more valuable, but more dominant. And I think they force everyone into it in different ways. In some way, in terms of war, in other ways, in terms of economical warfare. I think the US dollar and the yen are probably the vehicle for the US. So let's see.
Yes. And well, we see also in what this intervention, this announcement was more like a declaration of intentions more than something meaningful. The US debt is like 4 trillion, and then they are announcing buybacks of at least 4 billion per operation. So the size of this buyback is very small compared to the big amount of debt the US government has. But yeah, at least this announcement is like some declaration of intention. And what is happening with this announcement and this buyback is the government is reducing the amount of debt they have in the long term, like 10, 30 years, and then is increasing the amount of debt they are having in the short term. And this is where Genius Act and the stablecoins is the market of. Usually the Genius Act stablecoins, they will be backed with short-term treasuries, like 30, 60 days. So if this is the play from the treasury, I think the market for Genius stablecoins is getting bigger because this. So I think this is bullish.
It's a weird thing. Equities, I think it dumped heavily last day. Crypto pumped heavily, and we will probably see rising APRs and genuine stablecoins because of this intervention, whatever it is. So I don't know. It's perfect scenario for our assets, basically, especially for us. Let's see.
Well, one thing to mention here, because we are talking about the yield curve of the bonds, is that the Fed can control very well the interest rate in the short term, but they cannot control very well the yield in the long term. So yeah, they are taking more control if the composition of the debt is with the short-term treasury. So yeah, I don't know, maybe this is related, but let's see how this plays out. enough macros for today. Let's jump
We invite
to
Bassett.
let's invite Besen to comment with us about this. And let's
Okay.
jump into the next section, market briefing. This is what we were commenting already. This is the communication from the Treasury. Is announcing the buyback. And yeah, this is good also. The markets are reacting to this news because it's also an indicator that the liquidity is going to be flowing. So yeah, I don't know if the reaction is overreaction. We see especially hard assets. The gold also spikes Bitcoin very hard. And yeah, that's the market is telling that this is like inflation coming, liquidity conditions will flow. So yeah, we commented into this buyback already.
But yeah, but to be honest, how many narrative changes did we have the last year? It's crazy. It's crazy. Like gold is volatile like a meme coin. You know, equities pumping. It's like crazy. But on the other side, Bitcoin and crypto didn't move the needle. So it's everything a bit controversial, I would say.
Yes, I mean, this is something that we see is affecting all the markets. It's crazy because it's August. Many people is not on the keyboards, so I don't know. Some people know in August some volatility happens, and yeah, it's just very crazy that all the markets are moving like crazy these past 2 days, especially.
Yeah, true.
Especially yesterday, we have this meeting with this guy in the middle, President Trump. They were with different crypto companies in the US, and they were talking about, yeah, I don't know, the future. They want to make America the crypto capital of the world. And yeah, it was some special mentions in this meeting, like hyperliquid. The token hype went up a lot as well because they mentioned they want hyperliquid to be based in United States. And I think we were talking about this, Captain, and you mentioned some stuff about hype. Maybe do you want to mention about it?
Oh, do you want me to make me some haters, some hype haters? Okay, I can start.
I mean, I think it's interesting this view
It's
from you.
just a thesis. I mean, first of all, kudos to the Hyperliquid community. They got the president to say Hyperliquid. I hope they know how to handle this now and need to create as so many memes around this, so it lasts forever and everyone as in the world saw it. So that's the positive part, and really crazy that this was basically part of this meeting. For the Hyperliquid protocol, the Hype token, and the business itself, I think it's just my thesis, but I think the mode was the offshore market. And I think KYCing and bring it to America will probably destroy this mode and make them more generic and probably hard to compete against Lighter, which I think they aim to have full compliance and full operational allowance in every jurisdiction, especially Europe and especially USA, probably Europe as well. I'm not sure. But I think now they are on par with all these regulated heavy hitters and big dogs. And Hyperliquid, for me, the bull case was basically house of all finance, but not dependent on one country, basically more the world. So, and I think they lost this mode. They will lose this mode. I can be wrong. Don't get it's absolutely possible, but For me, the offshore market is bigger and probably more easy to dominate for them, as if one and only as competing with all the big dogs in the USA.
Yeah, interesting take. So I think it was a good thesis from your side. Like, but in another side, I think it's not incompatible. Like you can have the KYC and regulated side, and at the same time, you can have the DeFi permissionless. So in the same protocol, you can have both phases. So I don't know because we didn't see this really getting materialized, but I think that's possible. One protocol having this regulated side and then the offshore and permissionless side. But
Yeah, but they need to build a new protocol for that. They can't non-KYC on one side and KYC on the other side. They can probably use a Hype EVM, maybe to an extent, to use it as a non-KYC layer, and the DEX, the Hyperliquid engine, basically, which get used mostly with all the volume getting KYC'd. So and if you watch the wallets doing the volume, it's under 100 wallets doing the volume, and imagine they are not US friendly. So yeah, so I think it's a big risk. So on the other side, it's huge, don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure if sometimes don't change your running system, like, never change your running system. In this case, I'm not. You dominate basically the gray market of perps in the world.
Yes, I mean, some people they were putting like one risk for the investment on Hype, the regulatory side, like getting banned, like that happens to Binance before with the with the stablecoin Binance USD or stuff like that. Like this is like a risk for some investments. This you are not in the right like good eyes from the US government. They can just destroy you. But in this case, it looks like Hyperliquid is welcome in the US. We see this change in the approach of the US politicians and different institutions to the crypto projects that is in favor to all of them. And we will see some of the news coming now that are friendly to the innovation of the crypto projects into the US.
Yeah.
We have the Genius Act framework that is getting like very close. In this case, they are talking here about is taking effect in January. So yeah, getting closer and closer. Just reminder, Genius Act legislation passed last year, but now is very close to get into effect. And what is here as well is they are accepting a public comment for 60 days. So yeah, it's getting some advancements on the Genius Act, and it's getting closer to be a reality.
Yeah, there's traction, and I think we have a date already, right? Was it January 2027, something like that, 17/7 or something like that? The Genius Act,
yeah,
taking effect January 18. Yeah, right. I thought 17, or was not that. Was close. Yeah, let's see. It's 5 months, 6 months, 5 months, 5 months.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know if this is the dates where they start issuing the licenses.
Probably not. Probably not. But I think it's a date where big companies and enterprises are allowed to use it. This would also bring a big change already. So.
Yeah, we will be following this very closely because it's affecting our interest. So yeah, we will keep an eye into that.
Get your frags ready.
other institution, in this case, the SEC used to be very angry with the bad Gary. Now is proposing some fair stuff. In this case, is proposing new regulations regarding. This is related with U.S. Startups or crypto projects where they raise funds with crypto projects, and yeah, they want to put some rules into that, and yeah, that is very related to what I was talking about, promoting innovation in the United States related
Yeah,
with
but this is
crypto.
this is bullish news. I hope everyone gets this right, because no shady backdoor deals anymore, or they don't need to do that anymore. No, shadow vested, whatever the fuck equity deals. You can now pretty much sell openly your liquid token to the market under new regulations and under the right annual without SEC registration. Yeah, so I think this could be maybe a starting point for new altcoin cycles, whatever you want to call it. And startups are motivated to launch with a token and not equity.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. It's interesting, and at least they can start a business without the fear of, okay, I'm getting sued by these big guys and they will destroy us if they catch us.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it's cool to see that. This is the same news, just by other. This is bullish for token only projects, of course.
Yes, token only. Yes, right. So bullish altcoins.
Bullish for altcoins in general. This new, it's not much new. It's like some rumors. Let's say Visa is now in search for a new stablecoin partner. We see one new last week about BVNK was acquired by MasterCard. So maybe Visa will look for some other partners. Let's say, I don't know, this settlement, and they need looking one settlement partner, let's say. We don't know yet. Let's see, we will follow this kind of news very closely. These big players, they already mentioned that they are very interested in the payments, stablecoin sector. So yeah, we will have a look who can be one of these partners.
Probably boring and Circle.
Yeah, very likely. Like they will look into many of these legislation licenses in different legislations. That's very boring stuff where only the big ones have this stuff, and it's the most.
And there is the ambition to be in every country and regulated in every country. I think probably Circle is the only one willing to do that. Yeah, but let's see.
That's
maybe
right.
maybe it's something with the ending with an X. Maybe not. Who knows? But no.
Yeah, who knows?
Just joking around. So next one, Western Union or what? Yeah, bullish Solana. But why is there no Solana? Ah, yeah, that's the Solana tag. Yeah.
Built on Solana.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's probably by Anchorage Digital Bank. We mentioned this one is issued by them. So yeah, they know the business. Western Union, we mentioned them several times. They are launching their own stablecoin. I am not sure. I don't have clear if this is gonna be a Genius, trying to be Genius compliant or not. But yeah, of course, it's gonna be regulated payments. We will have a look into it better. Because yeah,
probably they want to be a payments cross-border settlement stablecoin. If you are not a Genius stablecoin, then I don't know, it makes no sense.
If you want to be in payments, I think the way to go is be under Genius regulation.
Yeah,
So I
absolutely,
think
absolutely.
most likely is they will be looking to be under this regulation in US. So let's have a look into them. And
Yeah.
also related with that, they release also one this of credit cards to spend money with stablecoins. So in this case, is powered by Rain and Visa partner. So yeah, another one. I don't know if many crypto people will use it. Maybe this is more for Western Union already. The base of users they already have. I don't know. It's just launched, so let's see and let's follow what they do with this.
Currently, I don't understand why I should use it when I use anything else. But if I probably be Western Union customer or something, and it gets some incentives also. Yeah.
Mhm.
But let's see, it's
Yeah,
marketing for us. I mean, it's huge. Marketing for DeFi stablecoins for our space. It's everything fine for me.
everything fine. They will. We know there is traditional players that they will fight and be in the stablecoin market game, and yeah, they are welcome to build, innovate into it. And let's see. Let's see. Let's comment. There is many sections we are talking about agentic payments. And we think this is a very important part of the future that is coming with the stablecoins. In this case, Rain, this is a huge player with these payments, cards, and they are creating some kind of consortium specialized on the agentic payments. So this is called the Agentic Payment Alliance, and we see a couple of big names in here, Visa included, Circle, I don't know, Mastercard as well, several blockchains like Monad, Solana Foundation.
Yeah, consortium alliances. But yeah, I'm sure. But is it
I mean,
lead by Rain? It's lead by Rain, right?
yes, it's led by
Yeah.
Rain and 26 founding members, they say.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, it's the
why
same
not?
as OpenUSD. Same, okay, this
Um,
announcement phase.
I have a
Let's see.
question. I have a question. Is someone not familiar with our space stablecoins, agents, whatever, but he heard of Claude and Grok and AI? It's cool and fancy. Wow. And yeah, but he heard also Trump saying stablecoins once in a while and Genius Act and everything getting tokenized. So how do you explain, for example, someone who sees this message, this news with these big dog partners, why they are focused on agentic payments? What is agentic payments? Why is it that important that they spend resources on that? What is it? What's the benefit for
Yeah.
the average human?
So first, they will need to understand what is a AI agent, and the problem is that these AI agents they can have a bank account. To open a bank account, you need to do the KYC, identify yourself, pass this process,
You need to be a
and
human.
you need to be a human. So how they will be transacting, operating on the internet, connecting with different websites, like if you can see how all this where it's going, is like you will tell your agent, hey, I want to go in vacations to, I don't know, Maldives, and this
Mhm,
agent will know you very well, will look for the hotels you like, the kind of
mhm,
vacations you like. It will book for you, will pay for you, and but how these agents will be make these payments? And the answer for me is stable coins. They will have wallets and stablecoins, and basically this is the beginning. It need to be this technology behind it to allow this to happen. So they are building this stuff for the agents to be able to manage money and make payments, book for you, buy you on Amazon something you need, or buy you the food, bring you home, stuff like that.
Okay, yeah,
So I think this
makes
will
sense.
answer.
Yeah, I know it's a good answer. It's a really good answer. Also, I had an interview with Matt Visser, the Sonic Lab CEO. We will publish the podcast probably over the next days. And there's also a V2 because we talked too much and got sucked into a really good conversation. So there is a part 2 as well. But what he opened my eyes when it comes to thinking outside the bubble, when it comes to AI agents and payments and stuff like that. We in DeFi or in crypto, I used to think about, okay, there's an agent who can probably help us managing an LP range and rebalance on its own in the right token balance from both tokens you want to LP, for example, and or just payment or is buying something in batch or whatever, everything automatic or orchestrated, something like that. But if you think outside the box and your wife wants to buy some stuff for the dinner or skincare from a shop or something like that, and then this is a question, okay, you need to basically unify or make everything connecting or communicate to each other. So you need these MCP servers, you need card integrations, you need basically everything, and I think connected to each other, talking to each other. And it's not like crypto, you can just DM the dev and please give me this and okay, connected, great. There's more in the big economic I would say infrastructure. And I thought about, okay, probably there is a lot of work to do to make this happen, because you basically need to connect to everyone and to talk to everyone to make this happen. And a consortium in this case makes probably a lot of sense, because exactly what I mentioned, there are a lot of pieces who need to run together, and yeah.
Totally agree. This is still very early stage of these agentic payments, but as we see, the biggest players are very focused on this section. Also, Base is very focused on agentic payments. We mentioned this on the show in different news. So
True.
yeah, we think also this is a field where it's going to be grow and many technology to be built. Let's continue and talk also about some little alpha project with everybody knows Arthur Hayes. He changed the profile picture here, and yeah, is now announcing he's into the agentic stuff with this project, Flop Labs. So he's doing AI and crypto project. This is the Flop Labs. We don't have a lot of time to explain about it, but yeah, there is a very early stage. Still, I think it's not launched, but there is an announcement. He's leading that, and yeah, it's basically some Flop is a token where the agents can consume for intelligence, let's say.
Yeah, we need
So,
to. I think everyone needs to dig into it from its own. There are a lot of buzzwords, smart, I would say, placed in the right order to make this all pretty cool and looking cool in theory. I think I'm not a fan. Let's make it short. Arthur Hayes is a controversial person in our space. He is orchestrating some green candles and some red candles, let's say it like that. So he is also a meme of our space. He's probably one of the a promise, so to say, but on the other hand, he's also not the person you want to mention to your friend who is not connected to crypto and is about to begin in crypto. And Arthur Hayes is probably not the right person to hear. or to see. But I think his project deserves some attention because if he the stakes are high in my opinion. He basically changed his PFP first thing. Other thing is if it just flops, maybe this is intentional because if it flops, he just makes a meme out of it, and bad press is good press. But I think it deserves some attention. We will, as Fraxforce, we will watch this closely because it fits the narrative, it fits the outlook of AI and everything we built here, and the white paper, it reminds me of something I read in 2017 or something. And I don't know, maybe it's a nostalgic captain in me, but we would dig deeper into this already. And we try to set up a miner or something, something to play around. And if it works, it's cool for our Fraxforce treasury. So everything fine. If it flops, we will meme it. We will meme it as well.
If it works, we will let you know.
Yeah, right.
Then related also with agentic payments, there is Open Router acquisition by Stripe. This is quite huge. Open Router gives the agents like a place to take all the different models. You can pay for them through API. So yeah, basically Stripe is buying the place where the agents or the people go to consume these different models of AI. And yeah, it's an interesting play here. Stripe also purchasing companies that are positioned in the agentic space.
Yeah. Yeah, it's big news. I think he co-founded OpenSea, right?
Who, the Open Router guys?
Yeah. I think he's a co-founder of OpenSea, if I'm not wrong. So it's his second big one, I would say.
I don't know.
But we need to confirm. We need to confirm. But I'm pretty sure it is. But you can prove me wrong, everyone. So
yeah, you can go in the article for full information. Just we don't have the time to spend in all the news. But yeah, let's continue into the next one. This is a short one. It's just a new proposal that came out.
Yeah,
into
Alex Atala. Sorry, Alex Atala co-founded OpenRouter after previously co-founding OpenSea as co-founder and CTO. So goated guy, I would say.
Yeah, smart guy.
So sorry.
And yeah, no, it's just a confirmation from the previous. So this new about Aave is just a proposal, but I think it's quite important. Securitize, and these are the guides about tokenization. Everybody knows them. Build funds, BlackRock partner. And yeah, they are proposing to be onboarded on the Aave Horizon to put some collateral in there. Yeah, this is nothing right now. This is just a proposal, but is very aligned with this tokenization and creation of credit through these real world assets. This is their narrative. Tokenization of real world assets, put it as collateral, and borrow some stuff on Aave. This looks like to me like the future of DeFi. Nothing, I think nothing else. Do you want to mention something about it, Captain?
No, Aave will win.
Aave will win. It's enough.
Yeah.
Credit it will be a huge part of DeFi, and we can see that also in this new Falcon X has partnered with Ethena on a 1 billion secure lending facility. So yeah, they are deploying capital from the assets that are backing the stablecoin of Ethena, and they just have institutional credit. I think it's very important, this kind of deals. Hopefully, with Frax, we have this kind of deals in the future. Let's see. But yeah, it's basically a win-win situation. credit creation. And yeah, I think it's very important. In fact, we are watching Athena, the token of Athena, going up a lot
Yeah,
yesterday.
it's 60% or something during the last 48 hours or so. I think
Yeah.
they did a good job. Yeah.
Mhm. I mean, it's not
Just
only about this news, it's also all this craziness that we explained that is happening on the markets. But yeah, for sure, this has to also some potential. So yeah, I think that's everything for the market briefing. Let's go into the food section. We don't have many news. This was so much hype this week that we don't have much food to offer. In this case, there is one stable coin getting wrecked. Is by neutral. They had this yield stable coin that went wrecked to pennies. And yeah, I don't know. It was not a small one. I think it was at some point over 100 million. So yeah, I don't know. Here is an investigation fact. BTC exposed them on early June. It was some early signs that something it was not right. But yeah, at the end, what happened is they paused the mint and redemption function for the stablecoin, so that allows the price to just get wrecked totally.
at some point, I don't want to talk about this stuff anymore because I don't want to give them any stage or something. But we need to explain it to our audience and need to make them aware. But for me, it's still you need to commit crime to wreck a stablecoin basically, because how is it then possible if you really want to do it right? There is no, in the current market, nobody is exploiting it in a exotic way like in the early days with this Mango guy, you know, who exploited Mango and stuff with smart economical gamification, I would say. So there is no one trying to rug these protocols. So the team is always rugging themselves or rugging by intention. I mean, it's just I'm not. It's only my opinion. I have no insights or something. But for me, it looks like every protocol. I'm not sure. I don't even know them. This neutral protocol. How is it happened that you lost 80% of your value? There's the only reason you should do shady things in the background, basically. And the mint and redeem function is basically the start you lose trust, because why do you disable it in the first place? There's only one reason: you want time, and then you need to ask, okay, why do they need time? And in the best case, they make more money in the meantime with your money, and everything is going well. But most probably they wrecked themselves in this action. And so it's for me crazy to disable mint and redeem functions. It's probably always the decimal or the start of the bank run or dump.
Yeah, just this is a reminder for everybody out there. Like, do your due diligence on the stable coins. What's the transparency? Where is the collateral located? And all this stuff is quite important. I don't know if you want to sleep very well and you don't want to worry about that. Probably you need a Genius Act stablecoin compliant, where okay, you get
100%, yeah.
a little yield, but you know this stuff is quite safe. And yeah, of course, you always have some smart contracts, and this risk you cannot take it out.
They
But
even disabled comments in the announcement. Neutral has temporarily paused minting redemptions. They disabled comments. Yeah, come on, fuck you.
oh yes,
Yeah, come on.
only some accounts can replicate.
Yeah, the founder and the co-founder.
Okay. We know how this ends. Okay, let's continue. This is not much food. We have this comment, like I think is funny as well. If you are in AI, it's time for you to pivot to crypto. Like everything switched very fast, and yeah, this is more like a joke where many crypto people they were living to AI, doing content, maybe working for AI companies where they have the money and they can hire people. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's funny. After 2 days of good candles, everybody is back to normal. We are so back, and yeah, this comment I think is is
Yeah,
but
it has some background story, huh? It's 2023, 2022, I think 2023. I'm not sure who was it. It was in a podcast with Ryan Salakis and Charlie Patia, Jamal Patia, and his friends. And one of his friends was big in AI and was shilling this during the last innings of the last crypto bull run. He posted, if you are in crypto, pivot to AI, and he nailed it exactly. And now the crypto space is basically memeing him and is doing the other side. And if you're an AI, pivot to crypto, and already big guys retweeting or copy pasta it. So it's cool.
yeah, I mean, maybe I don't know. It's time for crypto to shine again. We will see together with
I'm
AI.
not sure. Aniceto. Let's wait. I got so many times proven wrong. October, Rectember. it's I think Sam from Frax is probably right with 2027 Q1. But yeah, I think some dead cat bounce, let's say it like that, is still possible, and 20% higher is also for ETH and BTC still possible. But is it now the run to retire our bloodlines? I'm not sure. Let's wait.
Not yet. I mean, yeah, of course, there is people with different mentality. Don't get me wrong. I am very long-term oriented. So yeah, I'm not like, okay, this is 2 months of stuff.
Forced. Come on. If you pump in 365 days or something in a year or so, 1000%, I would say you will always choose this over 5 years of waiting and hard building. So
Of course, you need to take some profits in the way. But yeah, I mean, I will if we go, I don't know, 50x, I will be here watching with some stuff.
Even if we all need to take some profit on our idle Frax or our beloved Frax token, it will run directly in Frax USD, contributing to the TVL. Most probably every one of us in the Frax Force group will do some DeFi activities. So value just shifted to the product in this case. But I think nobody from us will sell under $100. We are over optimistic retards when it comes to that, and so we ride it to $100. So there's nothing in between.
Nothing else to do now. Just wait.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. It's not a usual fat section like this. So I don't know what happened this week. Something changed here.
Wait for the first. It's 3x in the Frax token. I will just shift every news we see. It could be so far away from Frax itself. I will frame it and talk about the Frax token. That's my mission.
Yeah. At some point, right in the bull market, we need to cancel the fat section. Will be only positive news. Everything is nice. So I don't know.
Maybe we just play some music and just dance for 5 minutes and show the charts. And
Yeah, at the moment we are not there. We still remain cautious, and for this, I think we have Charmander, our technical analysis guy. That let's jump into this section so we know what's going on in the price action. Let's
Come
go
on,
into it.
Charmander. Welcome to the group. Yes!
Hello everyone, happy Friday. Welcome back to this week's Forex Market Pulse. This week, the breakout has happened. Now we are watching whether the market can build on it. Let's start with Ethereum. For several weeks, we've been watching $2,000 as the major resistance area. This week, Ethereum finally broke above the level and accelerated quickly towards $2,400. However, around $2,400, Ethereum is running into the weekly EMA 50 and the EMA 200. So this is now the key resistance zone to watch. If Ethereum can establish acceptance above the $2,400 area, that will be another meaningful improvement in the larger structure. If the market gets rejected here, then we'll watch how price behaves around the reclaimed $2,000 level. So for Ethereum, we are moving from confirmation to resistance testing. Forex has also been showing an important structural development. After breaking above 28 cents, the market pulled back this way and successfully defined the level. This means the structure is gradually moving higher towards a new structure above 28 cents. The key question is whether buyers can continue building above 28 cents. If they can, the path towards 35 cents remains open. If 28 cents fails, then we need to reassess the breakout structure. So this week's message is actually quite simple. Ethereum has confirmed the breakout and is now testing major resistance around $2,400. Forex has confirmed the breakout and is now building above 28 cents. A breakout tells us that the market has moved, but acceptance tells us whether the new structure can survive. We'll keep watching how the new structure develops. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thank you, Charmander, for your analysis. Like every Friday, I like it a lot. We are breaking some pink candles there in the chart. Yeah, it was needed. And yeah, I don't know. It's very important times for the markets. I think in the chart showing, let's see how it closed these weekly candles. And yeah, I don't know. It can be. I also agree with you, Captain. Like it can be the final uh, flash out to the downside is possible as well at this point, but we don't know. It's just too much. I mean, I don't know where is the market going, but this is crazy, crazy days.
Yeah, I think to explain how we feel, or I feel, probably you included and many more. We don't feel anything. Probably most of us had this shock moment during 10 during the biggest liquidation we had, where many coins went to zero. And I think we believe in the long term, and we know how this is heading, and that we are right. We believe that deeply, and be optimistic. But on the other side, we probably lost a bit this overexcitement as a adhesion from the early days. And I think this is a healthy evolution. So for me, I see it realistic now. I built in the space. I want to stay in the space. I think this is the future. There's nothing we can do and probably make money in the next 20 years when AI just accelerates. And there is only crypto probably where you can, I don't know, distribute some money in a non-cooperative way through no jurisdiction forbidding stuff or whatever. So yeah, I think we lost the overexcitement and are now more mature. So that's why I see this as, okay, it's good to see, but it's not probably not the start yet.
Good. You know the voice of the experience here with the captain. So if you are you are new in this crypto market, don't get overexcited. But it's okay to be celebrating these candles. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
And yeah, let's get into some jazzy deals. That's also exciting. So let's get into our DeFi deal radar. This week, we are going to be exploring a Tangent website. We talk about Tangent several times. And basically, this project is about using LPs of Curve as collateral. You can borrow the stablecoin of Tangent USD. And you can also provide liquidity with the stablecoin of the protocol with different stablecoins. So let's get into the website and find some jazzy yields into it. You see here different protocols, can be Curve, all the different aggregators like StakeDAO, Convex in here. But you can watch here the APRs, of course, are very interesting. Most of them are with CRB emissions. This is why with the CRB token pump, also these APRs are getting more interesting as well. We see some very well-known stablecoins like USDC, Flax USD, with the stablecoin of Tangent Protocol paying 25, 27 APR. Most of it is in CRB tokens. Then, I don't know, there is different options as well, like with the S dollar, also very close to 25%. Here with the, I think this is the resupply stablecoin, but not very sure.
REUSD is resupply, yes. It's minted with CRV USD.
Mm-hmm. So in this case, it's over 30% APR with StakeDAO staking.
Yeah.
So
nice.
yeah, have a look into this website because I don't know, some of these yields are insane.
Looking good.
Also, yeah, you have different in the website. This is the earn section where basically you can just click on it and you will go to deploy the liquidity on a stake down, stuff like that. You go straight away to this pool. But you have also here the markets. This is where you can put your LPs here as collateral and choose to borrow the stablecoin of the Tangent protocol, USG. So you can do looping stuff as well and things like that. This is why it's so max leverage APRs in here. So take this in consideration. Doing this looping is also risky. So just take a small leverage or But yeah, this is basically the Tangent website. I think the earn section is the most interesting to show for our guys today. And yeah, let's also show the yield basis website, I think is interesting. Everybody knows Bitcoin is getting a lot of volatility right now, and yield basis gets the APRs yield basis is taking are from the volatility of Bitcoin. Basically, what yield basis is doing is getting out the impermanent loss by doing this. Brad Bitcoin is paired with a CRB USD in a liquidity pool, and with your position, the yield basis protocol take debt in form of CRB USD and leverage your LP position by 2. In this form, they are taking out the impermanent loss in the liquidity pool, and you are, as liquidity provider, you have 2 options. You see this token APR, that you can choose this option where you are getting paid in the token of yield basis, or you have the trading API option where you are getting paid by the trading volume of the pool. Let's say once the volatility in yesterday was very high, you can see the percentage of APY you are getting paid going nuts. Over the last week, 7%. If you go to longer time frames, of course, the volatility was not that high. But just letting you know, the yield basis, you have interesting opportunities once the volatility is getting nuts. But be aware, some of these pools, they get filled very quickly. There is some caps, so you cannot add liquidity in some of them. But for example, this one I was showing, Drop BTC, it was some space right now. And yeah, that's it. Another protocol we are covering here on the DeFi Yield Radar. And yeah, we will keep bringing some different protocols so you are aware of how to get yields on DeFi. I think that's enough for today's section, and let's get into the Frax ecosystem new. Just a highlight of the pool with the Tangent protocol with Yatso, especially at this time yesterday. It was crazy, very close to 30% on TakeDAO. So it was highlighted by a Frac team in this tweet. Very interesting, as we mentioned. Then SFrax USD, the yield-bearing stablecoin that we mentioned last week as well, 4.1% of APY is growing. We can see the TBL. It's
yeah, slowly, but steady. Yeah, but I think we need to hit better
in the last
bigger
month,
milestones.
15% in the last month is not a huge growth, but yeah, little by little. I think with this resupply summer, and if the yield of SFrax USD is getting a bit hot, we can see this looping activity, and that will create also the TVL of SFrax USD also growing with that. What else? We had yesterday in the roll-up episode, we have Sam Kasimian and also Navin from IQ. So if you didn't have a look into it, please go there. There is some alpha, especially coming from IQ. Navin, we will cover this in the next new. But it's another interesting episode. I recommend you to have a look if you didn't. So yeah, basically have a look into it. You remember from previous week, it was 2 proposals that passed with the vote of Convex and StakeDAO, Roico and GRBox proposals, both passed. So yeah, we will wait for them to be implemented. Then this is last news. Some Polygon getting. This is one interview. I didn't have the chance to view. Maybe later we have a look into it. But
He
Thomas
explains.
Clement.
He explains FraxStack, FraxUSD, the product, FraxNet as a on and off ramp, and then he mentioned Polygon as
Yeah,
and
it
FraxUSD
looks like
is
mainly
most probably the default stablecoin for this. That's what he said. Watched it during the Charmander part.
yeah, basically it's highlighting again the forex partnerships that FraxUSD have in Polygon with different non-USD stablecoins. Also, they are deposited in Pure Finance, FX pools, and this is the market maker DFP as well.
Yeah, that's a market maker.
You can. This full video is on the Polygon website. Also, if you want to have a look into it, and there is, I don't know, some text explaining this.
Yeah, let's wait. Basically, the tweet from Frax, the quote from Frax is basically saying, "Wait for more information." So,
Let's wait. Some other stuff. This is the alpha that Navin was bringing to us yesterday on the rollup. It's about Korean won stablecoin gifts. So, yeah, I don't know if everybody knows gift cards where you prepaid and then you can spend in a lot of establishments like Starbucks. I don't know the establishments that are in Korea. I don't know them, most of them. But yeah, basically you can spend your stablecoins and gift cards and spend them in many places. This is the news that yesterday was released. If you want to have a look or try, you can go into the link. And yep, pretty much, I think will be easy mechanic. You can browse about gift cards. Here you can purchase for different establishments, Dunkin' Donuts or whatever you like. Coffees, I don't know, this business, but you can spend makeup, whatever you are buying, desserts or stuff like that. You can pay with a Korean won stablecoin and use it in real life. And I think the last news about the ecosystem of Frax is about resupply. They released this cool video about different EPOs fighting in like arcade game. So it's pretty nice, cool videos they make with the EPO. And they introduce a retro supply collection. This is a NFT collection with 300 EPOs. And many of them, they were already airdropped to OGs of Convex ecosystem. So I don't know if you are one, look into your wallet, because if you are a Convex holder, it's possible you have one of these in your wallet. If not, you can also purchase one in the NFT marketplace, OpenSea in this case, I think, at the moment.
Yeah, it's OpenSea.
That's it for the Frax ecosystem news. And yeah, I don't know if you have anything to mention, Captain. If not, we go into the alpha.
I love NFTs, not for financial benefits, but I love them as a collectible. If a DeFi protocol is doing that, I hope, or I would expect probably some utility for the NFT itself. But for culture building, community building, I love it. It's cool, and I love the vibe of the protocol, the artwork, the brand. It's really cool. They're doing a really good job.
They have an active community on Discord. We jumping into Fraxford, jumping into the resupply Discord, and people are welcoming us. And yeah, very nice community. They are building something I think is quite unique with that. And let's see, with this very short supply of NFTs, it's not like other collection. This is very small amount of NFTs. So I don't know, maybe it comes with some cool features or whatever it happens. We don't know.
Give us a
But
staking boost or something.
or some, I don't know if
LP
because
boost.
it's branded with this gaming stuff. I don't know, maybe you have access to play some games. So I don't know. Utility. Let's
Let's
say
see.
that
Yeah.
let's see. And yeah, I think we are over 1 hour right now. Let's go into the last section about alpha call. Let's go into it. And in this alpha section today, we are gonna be. I think you destroyed that already, Captain, because you mentioned this in.
Yeah, earlier. Yes, true. I mentioned it earlier. So
But
should I
it's in.
say something, or what do you want?
Yeah. Go ahead about what is this.
Yeah, we did a podcast with the CEO of Sonic, the new CEO of Sonic. Why Sonic? Why as Frax was we doing a podcast with Sonic is because they white labeled the stablecoin USSD, and Frax is pretty much the partner for the white label. So the underlying asset of every USSD is one Frax USD. One Frax USD equals in TVL, so to say, one USSD. So there is a positive some partnership going on, and Sonic is Phantom is one of the most active DeFi communities from the early days, and Matt Visser is the new head, the new CEO, and I must say you should watch this interview. It's bullish Sonic, to be honest, but also it gives some realistic view on the space, on an L1, the future and the vision of an L1, and the business case. He outlines business cases, and I think that we lack exactly a person who knows business and who knows how to communicate and where are the problems which need to get solved pretty much with the tech we have with an crypto ledger. So yeah, please watch it. Also really good insights about AI markets, their spawn product, spawn marketplace, and so on. So I hope I don't give too much information out, but yeah, and also some really bullish news when it comes to RWAs and their financial side, which they plan adding to their stack. So I think he's absolutely the right person. I'm bullish on him, to be honest. So yeah, I'm totally unbiased. I hold zero Sonic, but I think we lack people like him in our space. So we used to get we talk about narratives and tech and and changing the world, blah blah. He's pretty straight. Where's the problem? There is a niche we solve, and Sonic is the right protocol, right team, right company for that. So yeah, please watch.
Okay, so yes, we will keep for this track for podcast to be released, and yeah, have a look into it. And I think that's enough for today. The the week was strong. I think. I hope you enjoy your weekend, guys. And I let you the mic, Captain, to say the final words.
Yeah, not much to say today. Let's see how the market is reacting over the weekend. I'm not sure if we still have CME gaps. I think that's a thing of the past. I think there's not much CME gaps on Monday we need to close anymore. So yeah, let's see. We need confirmation. A high volatile weekend is what we loved in crypto, in the past. So let's see if this continues. So.
Okay, guys. See you in the next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.